What's going on? What is going on, everybody? Game Time Bryan, otherwise known as the Mailman, coming live from the mail truck on a beautiful Wednesday afternoon. We're waiting for people to get in here, but yeah, peeps, what's going on? Are we all ready for tomorrow night's New York Giants versus San Francisco 49ers game? Like I expected, everybody's all of a sudden looking towards that Niner game in 3 weeks. I don't blame everybody. I don't, but we still got a lot of work to do, before we get to that game. I mean, we got what? We got at Arizona. What's good, Tommy Montoya? How are you, man? Mr. Cowboy, what up, man? Yeah, we got Arizona this week, right? And then, who do we got next week? Help me out. Who am I forgetting? Who we got next week? We got Arizona. I'm having a brain fart. What up? What's up, Coyote? Hey, Coyote, who do we play next week? I just had a brain fart. We play Arizona, the Pats. Mr. Cowboy, thank you. Yeah, so let's take care of business this week. What up, man? Everything's going great, man. Having a great day. Making good time at work. I'm happy that my live stream from the home studio, I can go live now. So look out. I may go live tonight to work on a couple of things. I'm most likely going to. I'm going to check out if I can Zoom somebody in. See, we might do a little show tonight. I am not so good trying to get through the day, just missing my dad. I'm sorry, man. I lost both of my parents, Tommy. So over it. What up, man? Tommy, I lost both of my parents. I lost my older brother. Yo, man. But we have each other. That's what you got to think about. Yeah, Coyote. I'm definitely going to try. Just look out. I probably won't. If I do anything, if I advertise it, I got somebody coming over to look at my motorcycle. It's been a long time since they passed. I'm so over it, but still, man. My brother was a big-time Cowboy fan. So, it was rough. He was only 29, too, so it sucks. But, anyway, yeah, man, I'm going to try and go on tonight to work on a few things, bring on my buddy Loyal Cowboy. What's up, Mark Hutchin? But we're definitely, FYI, I'm definitely streaming the game tomorrow night. I know Mark does his thing. That's cool. Prime time only really likes to do the Cowboy games, which I don't blame him. But I'm trying to learn stuff on my end. So, thanks, Mr. Cowboy. So come check me out tonight and then tomorrow night. I'll definitely try and come on tonight just for a little bit. We'll talk whatever. We'll talk topics of the day. But tomorrow, I'm definitely going to be live streaming the Giants and Niners game. So, I'm gearing up. I got some good things planned, especially when I get monetized. I'm about halfway there. So, probably in a couple months, let's say. Hopefully by a playoff time, I'll be monetized. We'll do some giveaways. But yeah, Tommy, just think of it this way, man. They have not left us. They will always be with us. Our loved ones are always with us, man. It's sad, but just think. Their pain and suffering is over. It's us. We're the ones that got to deal with it. Should Jerry get a wide receiver on the first round to be next to CeeDee Lamb? I don't think so, man. What time are you going to be on tonight? If I go on tonight, Mark, maybe 9 o'clock Eastern, 8:39, I'm going to try and work on a few things. I'm going to do a thumbnail for tomorrow night's live stream during the football game. And tonight, I'm going to try and zoom in James, or aka Loyal Cowboy, just to see how it works. My openings are still, I had the timing wrong. So I got to talk to Phil. Believe it or not, it's not as easy as we think. But, yeah, anyway, getting back to football. So what does everybody think of the lack of Deshaun Watson personal foul, fine, when he hit the ref? What do you guys think of that? I think that's ridiculous. I think if that was Dak Prescott, he probably would have been fined 40, 50 G's by hitting. I don't understand why. My condolences, prayer. Yeah, man. He hit the ref. Yeah, man. Just look it up. He hit the ref on the sidelines. Thanks, Mark. I appreciate it. But yeah, I don't know why there were. I mean, listen, I'm all cool, but I just know that the Cowboys are highly scrutinized. So it's like, yeah, just keep it real. Either hope to see you tonight. Yeah, Elena, that would be great. I would appreciate it. I know Wednesdays, I don't know who's on, who's not on, but it would be cool. Watson has some major issues. Some people can't control themselves. Coyote, it is what it is. It's just, I don't like the double standard. It seems like, my main thing is right now, getting away from the Deshaun Watson thing. My goodness, I need to go back. Jeez, why would happen? What's the matter? Oh, yeah. Did you see the ref on the phone while the high school basketball game? No, I didn't. I'll have to check that out, Tommy. It was a good. It was a Cowboy. They would have. Yeah, exactly. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Deshaun, I got you. That's all I'm saying. And then you have our media these days. I ain't gonna lie, that's why you see me more on YouTube. I very seldom watch any of the pregame stuff or these analysts. Don't get me wrong, after a big Cowboy win, I like to peek in just to see what they're saying. I feel really bad for David Hellman on the speak. And I think he's a Fox guy. I feel bad for him because he's an actual journalist. And he's surrounded by ridiculous people. I just don't like where we're going. That's why, I'll watch the people that I like to watch on YouTube. I'll watch the actual games. I want to surround myself with people who are, listen, we're Cowboy fans, but, we're objective Cowboy fans, right? I mean, that's who I want to surround myself with. It's just ridiculous, these hot takes. Hey, Ruben Walls, how are you, buddy? I don't care if they're going to kiss Dak Prescott's ass. I really don't care. As a matter of fact, yeah, exactly, so over it. I would say this. If we take care of business like I think we should, the next 2 weeks, and we're 4-0, still kicking ass going into the Niner game, I don't want nobody on our. I don't know, buddy. Hopping on the bandwagon. Media has turned into corporate clickbait. Need to stop supporting them. Yeah, Coyote, I don't support them anymore. Honestly, I think the Cowboy fans are harder on the Cowboys than anyone else. We are. I would say you're right, because you saw me in Prime Time's live stream during the game. I was getting ultra picky about the red zone. Obviously, I'm a fan first. Let's keep it 100, right? I'm a fan first. No, I'm not some professional media person who's gonna, break everything down. My emotions are on. I leave my emotions on on my sleeve. So you're gonna hear what's on my mind at the time. Taking a step back and seeing the game, I watched a lot of it again this morning. It's pretty cool how YouTube does it. You can rewatch the whole game for free, or you can watch the highlights. There was like 37 highlighted plays, 35 or 34. 35 of them were all Cowboy related, so it was kind of cool. But after seeing it again, they called off the dogs. They did what they had to do. Smart business. Kellen Moore would have ran it up, and then the next week we wouldn't have had anything left in the cupboard to break out. I'm hardcore DC for life. Ruben, me too, buddy. I'm old school. I think that guys like Danny White never got the due that he deserved. I think he's a borderline Hall of Fame quarterback. Danny White did it when the team had turned a little bit and was losing some of their talent. I'm tired of hearing 28 years this or Dak Romo that. These people aren't real fans. The bandwagon that don't watch the games think it's the Dak Cowboys and not Dallas. Yeah, a Coyote. I would agree. As much as I love Dak, as much as I love any Cowboy, at the end of the day, I'm a Cowboys fan. I will be here longer, knock on wood, than Jimmy Johnson's around or Mike McCarthy, Dak Prescott. What up, Lord Nova? Beautiful out in South Jersey. I'll be a Cowboy fan regardless. When the Cowboys get in the red zone, I wish they could spread the... Yeah, that's what I said. You spread them out more. But like I said, I think what's going on now is they're not trying to show a lot. I believe we're going to give Gallup a few passes next game. I sure hope so. If anybody needs to get in the game quick, it's him. Just get him the ball on a smokescreen or something, right? You get him the ball like those quick hitches, setting up the out and ups later on in the game. But, you know, I'm old school. I love the old NFL film stuff. I was watching some highlights of I was at a game in Philly back in 92 or 93 when Emmett ran for over 200 yards it was either a Sunday night or a Monday night. I was there at Vet Stadium, pouring down rain. By the end of the game, Dallas was blowing them out. What up, Twiz? By the end of the game, I was there in the end zone with my fellow Cowboy fans, and Emmett was running right at me. As a matter of fact, my jersey that I have hanging, I wore that same night. If you look at my set, that's an authentic Emmitt Smith jersey. I was wearing that night, and I was watching the game. I was able to find it on YouTube. It was grainy. It makes me feel how old I am, but the game was way more physical. But back then, when your QB is playing like first place and QB, your defense is probably the best, they should be celebrated, not trashed. Mike McCarthy barely getting into his bag. He's a way better game caller than Kellen Moore. I'm glad that you guys, Big Mike play calling, been awesome. Yeah, I'm glad everybody is starting to come around to Mike McCarthy. Next, it'll be Mike McCarthy and Dak are going to get their due at the end of the year. You know what I mean by that, too. And I'm not going to sit there and keep saying it, but you guys know what I mean. Give McCarthy time. He'll be better week by week. I agree, Tommy. Is Cooks going to be playing this week? I expect Cooks, Tyler Smith, and Donovan Wilson all to be back this week. This is a good soft landing spot. I think the game will be surprisingly close near halftime, meaning within a touchdown. I just do. I hope not. But I think it'll be 7 to 10 point lead by the Cowboys. Surprisingly close. But I think Dallas opens up in a second. I think you see. I think you see Ferguson continue to get the ball more. I think you'll see Deuce Vaughn get more of a series. I want to see him get a series. I don't like what we did with Pollard last game. That was too many touches. Maybe they were afraid of the Jets defense. It seems like now that after we beat them, it seems like the Jets stink and we didn't beat anybody. I don't think that's fair, people. Is that fair to you? Do you guys think it's fair? We beat them 30 to 10. Now it's the Jets stink. I got news for you. The Jets defense is gonna get ready. They're the real deal. So we'll see. I don't know where the Eagles play them, if it's at home or away. We need a power back, says Mr. Cowboy. I don't know that we do, man. Just give it time. Just give it time. I think we can be good there. Game time, I like when you make these games close because we destroy teams. Lord Nova, I can't help it, man. It's more out of respect for the other teams. I did have a 27-13. I wasn't that off, right? I had a 27-13. We won 30-10. I think that's pretty close. The first game, did you see 40-0? Rico is going to get better. Yeah, I love Rico. I mean, yeah, I don't know who the goal line back is. I say right now it's Deuce Vaughn. I do. I just do. I don't like Pollard down at the goal line. I want to keep Pollard fresh. But, yeah, we got to find that guy. Darlene Mosher, welcome, welcome. I think Dude's Wrong is going to be, yeah. Talk to text. Deuce Vaughn, just fine. I think he's going to get better every game. Yeah, I like him carrying the ball. Definitely. No, it's not fair. Who did the 49ers play? Who did the Eagles play? They make me sick with that mess. You play who's on your schedule. Trade for A.J. Dillon? Is that it? Is that what it... I know what you meant, Mr. Cowboy. I think the Cowboys will get 2 interceptions, one being a pick 6. Well, I called the Diggs interception last week. I was pleasantly surprised with the J-Ron curse. Yeah, I know what you meant. The close enough game time for the Jets, but I did call 40 for the Giants game, but not 40-0. Dude, you could say that kind of thing. I kind of have to watch so I don't look like a fool any more than I am. I don't think I'm a fool, but I mean, when I'm doing YouTube show, I really want to come off like I'm not just a fan, you know? I really have to put thought in it. I haven't thought about this week, Mr. Cowboy, 2nd round pick. I don't really want to give up any picks, man. What up, Brandon Butler? I'm looking at, me and Phil are definitely going to be going to the NFL draft this year in Detroit. And I'm looking at going to a Carolina Panther game. Twiz, y'all criticized our schedule last year. Now you play. I still think our schedule is going to be harder than what you did last year. I was the one that said you play with who you play, but you guys were. I can't control what Cowboy fans say. It is what it is, man. I can't control what Eagles fans say. Eagles have had a lot easier schedule this year, I would tell you. Minnesota Vikings, their lines are horrible. Brian, we are for real, man. Let's go. Eric, Jojo, welcome to the show. Hello, good afternoon. Game time. Sorry I'm late. No apologies needed. You can always watch it on replay. Don't the Eagles play the Jets too? I believe they do. So we'll see how easy they are. Also thinking about going to Carolina. Mr. Cowboy, Mark keeps talking about Carolina. I'm looking to go. We'll see. I think I'm going to make it happen. But if I go to Carolina in the draft, that'll probably be it for me unless Mark wants to go to the Eagles game where we could set something up. I would love to hang out, in Philly. I'm only about 40 minutes away. Our power backs are our tight ends, Mark Hudson says. I love our tight ends. I do. I just saw where Carlos Watkins is out for the year or has been put on IR. I don't know if it's short-term, long-term. Didn't want to lose him, but it was good, as it turns out. Let's go to both. Yeah, right. I can't wait, Mr. Cowboy. I work full-time. I plan on working full-time for at least the next 5 years. But I'm trying to build this thing so when I actually retire and get, I don't expect to make a lot from YouTube, but it would be nice to be able, my wife is fully remote. She has a fully remote job where I hope Mark comes to Philly tailgate. That would be good, Lord Nova. My invitation stands, man. I'm getting my shit together with my home studio. Maybe one day, before the season is over, you can come down and bring somebody, whatever, hang out at my house. You can live stream at me in prime time. I'll set you up with a mic. You put a camera on you. You can sit in the living room watching the game. I think that would be kind of full. No, I ain't going to be Mark I'll order out. Maybe I'll smoke something the night before. plenty of cow pies in Philly. I don't know where Mark don't want to go. I don't know. He wants to go to Carolina, and I got news for you. Carolina is pricey. I was looking at their tickets. If you look up their tickets online, it's literally the second most expensive ticket in the league. Why? I don't know. Yeah, man, that would be cool, man. You know, I think that would be cool. Regina, my sister from another mother. How are you doing today, Regina? I'm just sitting here enjoying my lunch, drinking my water. I went to the doctor's yesterday. I gained a couple pounds back. I'm like, all right, I definitely got to... This is a bad time of year, believe it or not, like the summertime. It's hard for me. I'm always eating, I don't know, I think it's a lot of carbs, bread and pizza and shit. Burgers, dogs. So I need to lose a little bit, but I'm just going to watch what I eat. 10 pounds will be good. The struggle is real, Eric. Tell me about it. I walk 10 miles a day when I'm working, but walking doesn't do it. Well, a lot of it's water. It is. But I could tell. I mean, I'm not horrible, but you know how you feel your knees starting to ache a little bit more than usual? I could tell. But yeah, for whatever reason, the Carolina game is ridiculously expensive. And I'm like, I ain't spending hundreds of dollars to go into a game. You know? And he actually wants to tailgate that. I don't know why we just don't tailgate in Philly. It's a probably 2.5 hour drive for him. You know, it'd be a lot easier. Hey, Ruben Walls, JoJo, Ruben, Twiz. But, yeah, so, who do you think's going to win tomorrow night? What are you guys thinking about tomorrow? Giants are going to get smoked? Do you think Giants are going to give a good game? It'll be my first real... I don't know, Tommy, but just look up tickets. You can look up tickets on in Carolina. It's ridiculous. I'm like, you can get tickets in Dallas for almost cheaper. Or I think cheaper. It's like the second most expensive ticket in the NFL going to a Carolina game. I'm like, why? Me to Philly's about 2 hours. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm about 35 minutes with no traffic. I can make it there in a half hour. I'm about like 25 miles. But yeah, you got to go down 42 where all that construction is. So I think the Eagles might get tested. Well, the Eagles on Monday night. I'm going to be looking forward to that one as well. San Francisco, but I feel New York will keep it close. I do think they will keep it close. Let me check the messages. Be wild and crazy if Giants knock off the Niners. Wishful thinking for sure. Yeah, I don't expect them to win. I will say this. Shout out to Brock Purdy. He's playing good. Wow, I could see our Cowboys, but the Panthers, they got the first round pick. I don't know, man. Who the hell wants to watch the Panthers? Darlene, sometimes when I talk into my phone, it doesn't come out right. Oh, mine does the same thing, Darlene. I can't talk to text. I thought I spoke well, but when I hear myself back, I got to take my time when I talk. The Siri can't understand me. Yeah. So you got Giants and San Fran. And then we got 2 Monday night games. I can't stand that. Can't we just get back to one Monday night football game? I think the Eagles are going to be tested. I think they'll be tested. I think Tampa's the real deal. I just do. Hold on. What's going on? I'll get back to her. But yeah. So we'll see. I lost my train of thought. But yeah, I hear calling him Purdy Brady into... All I know is I like how the guy plays. Now, obviously, we need to find a way to beat him. I think the way to beat him is what we did in the playoffs. I love the way our offensive line is playing this year. It's not perfect, but we've played 2 really good defensive lines. San Fran hasn't played great defense this year. So we shall see. I'll be curious. I think they'll play better tomorrow night, but I'm rooting for the Giants, actually. You people think I'm stupid, but I'm rooting for the Giants. I think the NFL will do 2 Monday nights just to give the fans an option. I guess that's not too bad if you're looking from that perspective. I know we can beat them, Lord Nova. I know we can beat them. We just have to beat them. You know? I would love to see the Giants beat them and then us go in there and beat them and put a stamp on our NFC East, because I know the Eagles are good. Maybe Giants might surprise people. Well, I told you I like the Giants. I was surprised that they, they're 1-1. I was surprised at last week's first half. Sure as hell was. Looking at, they were losing, what? We were losing a 20-0. So they were like 16-0 in score. We have 2 start fast on the team like the Niners. Hit them where they're hurting the mouth. We could just, yeah. I agree, Eric. We need to come out physical and defensively stop McCaffrey and get to Purdy. Force Purdy in making quick throws. You're not going to stop the Niners. They're very talented. But that offensively, we need to be able to move the ball and, more importantly, run the ball against the Niners. But we're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves. But that being said, we shall see. But yeah, looking forward to it. I don't think we could have asked for a better start of the year. Eric Hader said, yeah, we just not hold back, man. Let her rip. Yeah, our defense needs to keep doing what they're doing. I would like to put a warning to the NFL every game we play, so the teams are not putting up with the shit. I'm focused on Arizona. Yeah, I think more importantly, Mr. Cowboy, I think our team is focused. I hope they fix the run game. Not impressed. Just remember, it's a work in progress. That was going to be the biggest change to our offense, was the West Coast running scheme. I like what I'm seeing. We just got to be more effective. We did play 2 really good offensive lines, believe it or not. So I expect to have more success. I say that, but we've never played in Arizona well. They always seem to play well against us, but I expect to be able to move the ball. Teams are good until they play the Cowboys. Lord Nova, I hope you are right. I guarantee New York Giants are going to be wanting to, that means they're going to have 2 losses. Yeah, we'll see. I dropped Daniel Jones, and I had him as my backup in fantasy. Just looking at my I got Dak, so looking at my bye week, I picked up David Carr. We'll see. I couldn't have too many Giants. Garrett iced the kicker, LOL. Dude, how about our kicker? How about Brandon Aubrey? Brandon Aubrey is stepping up. Very, very impressed with Brandon Aubrey. But, yeah, man, like I said, just keeping that later tonight. I'm not sure exactly, Mark, when I'm going to hop on, but I will hop on. I might try and bring in somebody just to see how I can get the Zoom to work. That way tomorrow night I hit the ground running, so to speak. So just keep a look-see. What's up, Ruben Walls? Ruben chilling, man. He's just chilling. So, but yeah, looking forward to it, man. This has been a hell of a start for the NFC East. The Eagles are banged up. We've been banged up. Giants are going to disappear like that $1 million plane jet. Yeah, right. That's crazy, man. It goes down and disappears. I think they found the wreckage, though. But let's not act like, yeah, the Cowboys haven't missed players. We've lost Brandon Cooks for a game. We didn't have Donovan Wilson yet. We lost our left guard for 2 games. We actually played with our 3rd string. We lost our backup guard last game. So it's not like we're playing totally injury free. Thanks, Lord Nova. Yeah, I got 20 people in here. Let's get them up, man. Like you said, good Thursday night game, though, this week for sure. Interesting. Yeah, Eric, like I said, don't forget to check us out tomorrow night, man. Even if you go back and forth between Mark, but, spread the word. But all right, people, it's been a half hour. Thank you for joining me. Keep a shout out later. I will definitely, I'll try and like give everybody like a 15-minute warning. So just make sure you have the notifications on, and we'll go from there. All right. You make sure everybody has a good day, and I'll see everybody later. Peace.